Okay, so I binged watched the Selena series on Netflix, and I'm not mad. Hi y'all, Jeremy Lady, girl from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, here we go with the dogs. In today's video, I am going to be discussing Selena, the series that aired on Netflix December 4th, okay? So I just want to start off by saying, like, I am not a super fan of Selena. Meaning, like, I know birthdays and this, that, and the third, but I am a fan. I think most people are. And Selena is she was a young Tejano star that life got cut short. So, everybody feels like it should be done right. And of course, we all know the famous Selena movie that Jennifer Lopez starred in. And that's what we have to compare it to, which was a great movie. It's a fan favorite. Everybody loves it, even if you didn't even know who Selena was. You knew about the movie. So anyway, let's just jump right into this Netflix Selena review. So I think it was 7 episodes that's in part 1. They're all about 47 minutes each, 40 to 50 minutes. So definitely a weekend watch. It was super good, super entertaining. As far as casting, Christian Serrano plays Selena, and I know that a lot of people didn't really want to see her in that role because she doesn't necessarily look like Selena, but neither did J-Lo. Okay, and let's just keep it real. J-Lo did a phenomenal part playing Selena, and I think Christian did a great job too. Although she doesn't really look like her, she had the same mannerisms, and girl, the power of makeup, get into it. And I just think that she really kind of rose above all of the criticism, much like J-Lo did. They were saying that she didn't look like her, and she was also Puerto Rican, she wasn't Mexican. There were so many things involved with the casting of Selena because, again, her fans are you know super fans, and they want to see her story done right. But I think Christian did an excellent job from what I could see from the first 7 episodes. If you feel otherwise, leave a comment, let me know. Another good thing about the series is, like, the costumes are on point, and I also think that this series gives us an opportunity to see, like, the beginning of the story. It's showing us how Abraham, the father, really kind of set the tone for his family and put things in place, and really instilled a good work ethic in the children that he raised, and how that all translated to the Neto and obviously a great music career for Selena, her sister, and AB. Some of the things that I didn't really like about the movie was the set. Like, I remember them being in the house before they ended up losing their house because of the restaurant going under. It really wasn't like a Mexican home, and I don't really have any up close experience with Mexicans that live in Texas, because let me tell y'all, I'm on the Northeast, and the Mexicans here are not the same Mexicans in Texas. Can't be. I'm convinced. But I just felt like their home just felt like really kind of cheesy and straightforward and plain. Some of the things in the movie were cheesy, like Chris's wig, girl, like giving me very much Padilla Tyler Perry tease. And I just feel like Netflix, we have all this talent on Instagram. We have young black professionals who are slaying lace fronts. Y'all really can't get somebody to slay a good lace front. Like, the girls are out there, y'all just not looking. One thing I liked about this Selena series on Netflix, that they were able to debut some of her older music. Some of the music I wasn't even familiar with, because of course we know the popular hits, but they gave us a chance to listen to some of the music before she became, like, super big, right? And I think that her super fans and her core fans are going to really appreciate that, and maybe even gain some more fans by just being able to listen to her whole body of work. Of course, they were able to use the original music, so with Christian's acting abilities and mannerisms, coupled up with Selena's vocals, girl, it's kind of like magical. It really, really looks good. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and check it out. The story is really, really inspiring. I don't really want to get it too much into it because I hate spoiling things with, like, a series that you can actually binge watch. I don't want to give away too much, but I walked away feeling inspired and entertained. And that's great for a series. You get what I'm saying? You get entertainment and inspiration. That's dope. There's also a lot of, like, Easter eggs that I'm noticing in it. Like, one little thing I will give away: they were in the car on their way to another city to tour, and they were talking about the story as to how Abraham family came up to America, or to Texas really. And Selena was trying to learn Spanish, so she was watching telenovas and everything like that. So she had this really dramatic thing, and she pretty much labeled the story of how Abraham's mother came to the United States was amor prohibido. It's pronounced amor prohibido, and that is the name of one of Selena's albums. I think it's her second album. And like, if you don't really know those things, it'll kind of blow over. But I just like how the story is woven together. Um, we also get the backstory about AB, who was the producer and the writer of a lot of her songs. Like, he was under an incredible amount of pressure to deliver top songs. She was with EMI Latin, which was she was the first artist, so it was a lot of pressure on a lot of them. Most of them, with so many moving parts that we didn't necessarily see um, in the movie Selena. So now that we have a series, we can get a real deep dive. Like, this series is perfect for people who want to know more. I'm just naturally curious and want to know, have a peek behind the curtain. And I walked away feeling like I was able to see the makings of Selena before just watching a Selena show or a Selena film. So they did an excellent job with that. Suzette Quintanilla is actually behind or actually a part of. She's executive producer on this project. So anytime that the family is involved in a biopic or anything like that, it typically is good, and they can give you those nuggets and those gems that you won't necessarily get from the writer's room. Definitely check it out. Let me know what you all think. I'm definitely interested and cannot wait for part 2 to come out, because that's when we're going to see her blow up. Because right now we were just seeing the glow up. So we're just seeing how she just came up. They went from peach can lightings to a major record deal, from buying cars and experiencing puppy love and things of that nature. They really kind of just humanized her, although Selena is a very charismatic and angelic like person anyway. This kind of allowed us to see a little bit more. Let me know if you guys are tuning in. Let me know what y'all think. I want to hear from the hardcore Selena fans too. Give this video a thumbs up, share if you care. It lets YouTube know it's for real. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light. Peace.